Mahomes starting off with a throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Big gain downfield. And he gets this down near the 30. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually go to that other sidelines.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
A second down run by Pacheco. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for two negative plays.
Third and long for Mahomes. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down.
Sunday. Hey,
running it after the penalty. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Hey, 43. 15.
Now it's Mahomes. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Chargers 0. Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. They'll run it here with Hampton. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Herbert back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Mahomes on first and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for Rasheed Rice. Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
I don't need to. Boy! Hey, rip lift. Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
14. Chargers, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Short pass brought in. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Herbert from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running it with Hampton. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On third down, Herbert. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
That's another.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's Hampton on second. It's inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the blue lady! 15! Yellow! Hey, Sunday.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
And he puts him air under this one, right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, Herbert. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
This is Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Harris on the slant. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
They snap it to Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Going right this time with Hampton. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Hampton will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Trying again with Hampton. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. To the air this time, Herbert. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Moving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throwing again here from the end zone. He Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5.
Go.
Herbert now. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Working quickly here. Herbert on first down. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Herbert throwing again. And that one's complete. Omarion Hampton. And he gets this forward to the 19. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball. And over time, he's going to make you pay.
Will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And the Chiefs finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. The 30. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return. You could hear the crowd swell first on the block, Brock, and then again as they scooped it up and started the return. Man, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest plays we get to see, too. You know, the rule was changed back in 2015 that you could take it back for 2. And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back since then, well, we can count on our 2 hands. It's incredibly tough to do, but they just pulled it off.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Xavier Worthy now on the return. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Yellow, yellow. Arms up, blue, lane. Yellow, yellow.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down. He goes to the hurry up here. Back to throw it. Throwing this for the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs piling it on, going into halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hey, 57. 40. Hey, 43, 43, 15. What's that?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught in strong by Rice. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch, it's a perfect play to break it big.
15.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the 2 tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch in every single yard that came with it.
15, 15.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
44. Chargers 13. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down and 10.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
To the air, Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. 480. Hey, Riblet, Riblet.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. It only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up second and 1.
Here's Herbert.
49-yard
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs without Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's caught left side by Harris. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Complete here to Hinton. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Chargers.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Set.
Now Herbert again. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Set.
Hinton gets the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, Ray. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start finding him for every single throw.
Still 10 to go, second down now from the 23.
380. Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger. 380.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they pick him off again! Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete.
He was defended by Tuli Lotu.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow. Arcelon, 80.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, Brown has it knocked out. Picked up by the Chargers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Brought in close to the 8. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Throwing the out route complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yellow. Go on, 80. Hey, 57.
Third and long for him here. Right back to Worthy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Score, Chiefs 51, Chargers 19. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense to the line fast. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Buys time, rolling right.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. And that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Herbert from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Working quickly here. On third down, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. He can run it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Herbert to throw. Quick slants. It's Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow, yellow. I've got blue, eh? Hey, 57.
They're going to pass it here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Fire down these two. Let's go out, Eddie.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snaps. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.